Hello, ladies. It's me, Prime, 99, on the grind all the time. And I know a lot of little pimps out there watching this know me from some of my viral sensation clips all up on Twitter and Instagram. And to be honest, if you add in YouTube, that's already too many dang social media networks to watch me on. But it looks like our favorite reptilian lizard overlord, Mark Zuckerberg, has decided to come out with his own competition to Elon Musk by creating a fake Twitter. But let me tell you something, folks. There is something seriously sinister behind this new social media network called Threads. Did you know in Hebrew, meta means dead? Well, let me also tell you some other weird stuff. Threads has 7 letters. 7 is next to 6. Guess who loves to sit next to the devil and 666? That's right, Mark Zuckerberg. And trust me when I tell you this. They are calling it Threads because they want young boys to learn how to use threads of cotton to make dresses behind their parents' backs so that they can cross-dress secretly without that parental permission. So think about this, folks. Mark Zuckerberg not only wants to get in a cage match in the Coliseum with Elon Musk, now he's trying to steal his entire platform. Kind of makes you wonder what he's doing with our data. And if you're asking me, I think the metaverse is hell on earth. And this new Threads app will be a brand new portal to the gates of Mark Zuckerberg's digital hell. But at least you can like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't ever miss any of that good primetime Alex Stein content while you're stuck in a digital hellscape with nowhere to go but down. The internet is coming for all of us. And guess who just signed up for a Threads account? Satan himself. So I don't think I'm going to be giving him a follow, and either should you. So shame on you, Zuckerberg. We have enough digital trash apps to keep us busy until the upcoming climate apocalypse caused by Michelle Obama's wet farts thinning the ozone layer. I love you guys way too much to let you get on Threads. So don't. Now let's start the show.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's prime time 99, Alex Stein. We got a great show for you this evening. I'm yelling because I'm hyped up. We have Coach Jason Brown from Last Chance U. But before we get to Coach Jason Brown, we have a local legend, a man that has created a YouTube channel exposing what is happening not only in the black culture, the rap culture, the urban culture, but really what's happening all over the world. And this guy exposes a lot of secrets, and I learn a lot from his content, and so are you tonight. So I welcome on the one, the only, Ratchet.
Hey, what's good, man?
Okay, Ratchet. So, like I said, you and I met a few years ago. I hopped on your stream, and I remember everybody thought I was a Freemason because I used to joke that I'm in what is it? I used to say I was a 33rd degree Mason. So, how did I handle that stream?
Let me tell you, man. When I was in the dressing room area, I did see a black checkered.
Yes, there's black checkered. Hey, listen, why don't you join the Illuminati? What's so wrong with the Illuminati, Ratchet?
Nah, man, I'm cool on that, brother.
So you wouldn't join? You wouldn't go to Epstein Island? Do you think Jeffrey Epstein hung himself?
No, I think he's on another island.
So he's still alive?
I do believe that, yeah.
Well, I like that. You know who said that last night? A guy was on the show, Dunye. He said the same thing. But when we talk about conspiracies, Ratchet, like how did you start to wake up to all these quote-unquote lies?
Actually, started watching those Illuminati videos on YouTube back in like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. I didn't used to believe in this shit at first, but the more you dig into it, you start to see, man, everything ain't a conspiracy theory. It's starting to become like a reality.
Well, for me, what blew my mind is, you know this, in the black community, they demonize homosexuality so much. But then if you look at these rappers, there's a lot of evidence that they're secret. I mean, Birdman, a Lil Wayne kissing.
Listen, they got the fingernail polish now.
Yeah, what's the deal with Drake wearing pink fingernail polish?
Look, man, that's the thing to do now. They wear fingernail polish, they dress like women, they wear tight clothes, they're starting to get real feminine, and the women are getting real masculine.
Well, you know, they call that buck breaking, where you get a black guy and you basically almost put him in a dress. That's why Dave Chappelle said that he ran off to Africa, basically.
Of course.
Explain to them what buck breaking is, because don't hear it from me. I'm sure you probably know better than me.
We call it the black boule.
The black boule, yes.
Yeah, so
this is great. I love Bishop Larry Gators talks about it. The black boule, for the people that don't know, I'm sure Ratchet will believe and agree with me on this. There is a secret society of elites. I don't care what you guys say.
Yeah.
There's people that are pushing buttons that we're not in control of. But basically, they have to have a black version because the blacks were not allowed to be in the original Illuminati, so they had to create their own. Am I correct?
Yeah, and they do like a little casting couch and humiliation rituals, all types of shit.
Yes, and then so when we talk about the Black Boule, you know, we gotta talk about like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah.
Denzel Washington.
What about Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx is dead and gone.
Is he gone?
Jamie Foxx is dead.
R.I.P. Jimmy! Jamie's gone!
R.I.P.
No, I do think something's weird.
They cloned Tyrone.
Say that again?
They cloned Tyrone.
What do you mean they cloned Tyrone? Who I don't know.
You didn't see the new movie he's coming out with on Netflix?
And it's about being cloned?
It's called They Cloned Tyrone.
Shut up!
And they're exposing all the like Illuminati shit in the industry.
Yeah, because people are like, why would they expose it, guys? It's called predictive programming. These people, they have to tell us what they're going to do because it's for their karma. So if we fall for that trap, it's their fault, not ours. Well, we have a little mood lighting going on tonight.
Wait, is that how you got banned from Threads talking about Jamie Foxx?
Oh, I forgot to talk about
else?
Threads. Yes, and we want to say that Jamie Foxx he did not take any inoculations. That's all fake.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, we had to say that. But no, seriously, you think Jamie Foxx is R.I.P.? That's why we hadn't seen him.
Man, they covered up the story. You don't remember when he first got the little incident that happened?
Yeah.
They said that he was on set and they found a bomb in the water.
And that's why they had to shut down the production?
Yeah,
So they didn't want to
shut down production and he said somebody was trying to kill him, so he fired his whole team, and then he was running around saying people were trying to kill him. Then they put him in the hospital. Now you haven't seen him since.
I know, and then there was something weird too. I remember I was watching some conspiracy thing, a video about how when his daughter said, "Oh, he's fine, he's playing pickleball." There's some sort of weird gematria with pickleball.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
He has a pickleball line.
What do you mean? He sells pickleball stuff? Oh my gosh! You got to be
Everything
kidding.
ain't a conspiracy.
No, it's all connected. So and when it comes to, and we're gonna get to the Threads thing, but when it comes to, and we want to talk about this. The rappers, and we were talking about this a little bit before the show, Boozy. Why do these guys make millions of dollars and actually risk it and still sell drugs and still kill people?
I mean, they want to keep the money flow coming in.
It's all about money. You really think?
Tied into the streets trying to keep the money flow because you ain't getting it with no rap music.
Unless they're like really from selling stuff, you can only basically do it from going.
Boosie just sold 500 copies.
That's all he sold of his last
First
thing?
week, 500 copies. Nobody's checking for Boosie.
I didn't even know he had a new album. And
I didn't either, but he said he did, so.
What about Soulja Boy?
He's rich off of.
Yeah, I know, he's been in the game forever. He's invented everything. He invented rap, he'd tell you.
Soulja Boy's cool, but
Soulja Boy's cool. Okay, I like Soulja Boy.
But he's also in that shit too.
Oh, he's definitely in the Illuminati because he is the first iPhone, he says.
Soulja Boy is who he is. And you remember when he got into it with Dolph, and a day later Dolph died.
I know, dude. And Young Dolph was the best. I still listen to 100 Shots. I listened to that on the drive here. Why'd they kill Dolph?
Jealousy. But Dolph was tied into the streets too.
Man, this is what sucks. Is all
and they used YouTube.
$10 super chat, Ratchet. Hold on, I got to read this. The Highlander, please, Primetime Alex Stein 99. Will you do a review or sing the song Pound Town? What do you think about that? My pussy pink, but my booty hole brown. I like that song.
I think that song is fucking up chicks' heads.
Is that bad for you think that's bad for the culture?
I mean, that's the role model for girls, though.
Yeah, but dude, you know what I'm realizing? And Ratchet, I know you're a young man, but you're not a young man. I've noticed now these women, they're more sexual than they've ever been.
Oh, yeah. They turning up.
They're turning up. I mean, literally in my DMs, I get unsolicited stuff. Half the time, I think it's probably a guy, trying to catfish me. But some of the aggressive stuff, no, I'm dead serious. These girls,
straight up, they'll just send you a pussy picture for no reason.
For no reason.
Just wait. Good morning.
They'll just send me a thong picture, and I appreciate it. All you ladies send me thong pictures, I love it. But you're a whore, and I'm not probably gonna get with you if you send me a unsolicited thong pic.
Don't stop sending me booty pictures.
Yeah, don't stop. I didn't say stop. I just said. Probably not going to work like you think it will. Okay, but Ratchet, but first now we got to get into why I was kicked off of Threads. So apparently there's a new social media platform. Have you seen this? Mark Zuckerberg's coming out.
I just found out about this today. They told me to sign up for it.
Yeah, I know. It's connected to IG, so it's really easy to sign up. But I went on there and I shared some Hunter Biden pictures and I said Michelle Obama has a penis. And apparently I'm already kicked off Threads. I was one of the fastest suspensions on the platform.
Did you say allegedly?
No, I said she is. I said she farts and she has a big penis and she's like a man. Do you think Michelle Obama's a boy?
Yes.
He knows. Ratchet knows. For anybody that's playing at home, listen, I didn't say it, even though I did say
Everybody knows Barack is zesty.
And he is, because they had that Larry Sellers said that he smoked crack with him and gave him a blowjob.
I didn't know about that, but damn.
You didn't see that? Oh my gosh, let me pull this up. No, this is the best clip, and I think I've had to play this on the show before, but this is one of the best videos I've ever seen. It's, well, not the best ever. I'm kind of pumping it up a little much with that. But yes, Larry Sellers, let's see. Larry Sellers, crack Obama. I should have had this up, but I want the people at home to watch this video to hear. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to find? But yes, we know he's zesty, so do you think Michelle's going to be president?
Do I think she? Oh yeah, definitely. I think she'll get her crack at it.
You
But
think?
she's with the programming now.
And while you're getting that video up, tune in at the end of the show. We got the Florida Man world premiere.
Yes,
So
Jimmy's excited about that. Jimmy,
that graphic.
This was Jimmy edited this. He did a great job with it. He did a great heck of a job. I did a terrible job. Some of my lines were I rhymed fentanyl with Paul. They're getting mad. But Ratchet will give us, he'll listen to it at the end, Jimmy, and give us a fair review of it. So that'll be good. And then now, this is the Larry Sellers clip. Hold on.
Telephone call. This too is significant from a cell phone to a presently unknown individual during which Senator Obama arranged the cocaine purchase. Senator Obama and I then departed the bar in my limousine and proceeded to an unknown location where Senator Obama exited the limousine with $250, which was provided to him by me. Returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine, after which I had the driver take me to my hotel, the Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999.
And this guy died shortly thereafter.
Is that real?
No, that's a real, he had a real, so this is when he was a senator. That's in 2008.
What the fuck?
Yes, and
I
then
never
he
heard about
died.
that.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. And then he died under mysterious circumstances. So everybody needs to look up Larry. I said Larry Sellers. It's Larry Sinclair press conference. And in the press conference, he talks about how he gave Barack Obama.
I mean, I believe it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, guys, this is all in a video game for the censors. We're just
Allegedly.
joking around.
Just a
It's
big
all
joke.
comedy. This is for entertainment purposes only if you're playing at home. All right, guys, make sure to buy my merch. If you haven't bought my merch, I have one question. Why do you hate me so much? All right, do me a favor. I know you probably don't have any money, but your grandmother's purse is in one of those rooms. If you're a young kid, go in your mom's purse, go in your parents' purse. Steal your parents' identity and get a line of credit, and then call me, and I will tell you what to do with that credit line. And that's how you can prove to me that you are a supporter and fan of mine. So please, guys, make sure to do that. And, you know, if you have to commit a crime to support me, I don't love that, but I don't hate that, if that makes sense. So, $10 super chat, what did they say?
Get the super chat up, gang.
I didn't even hear. Okay. $10 super chat, what did they say? Look, Flawed TV, Flawdzilla's in the chat. Looking great, Top G Ratchet. Oh, Top G.
Top G is in the building.
You are Top G. Okay, so what's the deal? What's the deal though? Because everybody likes Andrew Tate. I like Andrew Tate, but isn't he a pimp? He's whoring out those women. I mean,
okay, let's just put it like this. How many women do you know with the OnlyFans account?
of too many.
Okay, so how much clout does Andrew Tate have?
A bunch.
How many unsolicited pictures do you get by women?
2 a day.
So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you wanted to put some girls into OnlyFans. How hard do you think that would be?
It would be pretty easy, yeah.
Okay, so-
But then what about this though? And I like Andrew Tate. But then there's multiple clips where he said that he would rather sleep with a hot transgender than an old ugly woman.
I never heard him say that.
You never seen that?
I've never heard him say that.
Oh, that's one of the most big. Okay, we got to pull that up.
I've never heard him say that.
And I think he might have been trolling though too, because it's hard to tell with Andrew Tate. He's like me. He says stuff just kind of for shock factor. And then the other thing, and this one I did think he was real. He talks about how when he's putting the girls onto OnlyFans, that he would have to type for him. He'd have the girl just be on cam.
Just gotta sit there and look good.
Yeah, and then he would do the typing. So that's kind of gay if you're typing to a dude like, "Are you jacking it to me?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you're doing it for the girl. A little zesty.
Is he making them do this though? Is he holding them?
Yeah,
up?
I don't think he's gay. I'm just saying doing that.
No, I'm not. Shit, ain't no fucking.
He might
telling,
be
man.
bisexual. Who knows?
If he's typing them in like that, no fucking telling. But
Jimmy, what the hell did you say? You might have to start speaking to the microphone. This is poor quality. What did you say? That didn't. This doesn't
Fact
even
or
work.
fiction
Yeah, it doesn't
next.
even work.
Maybe
Okay.
we have to get new
All right.
walkie-talkies.
Fact or fiction? Show me wide. Have you ever seen Kung Fu Panda?
yes.
Kung Fu Panda right there. All right. Now I'm going to ask you about an event or situation, and you tell me, is it fact or fiction? Oh my gosh, Jimmy, we have to do football drills, and now there's a bunch of shards of glass on the ground.
Darius is paid enough to withstand that.
Okay, Darius, can you handle that? Okay, he says yes. All right, now,
I bet.
will Threads overtake Twitter, fact or fiction?
Fact.
Oh, you think it will take it over?
Because it's about time for Twitter to.
I know you said you're not on Twitter, and I know you're on Instagram, but so you like Instagram that much more than Twitter?
Yeah, I think it'll take over because that's where all the.
I like looking at Instagram a lot, but I feel like you can go more viral on Twitter. But we had a video got nearly 8 million views on Instagram, so you can still go viral on Instagram. I just feel like, I don't know. For me, I think Twitter's better, but.
I don't fuck with Twitter.
Yeah, so you don't like it. See, I like it because, dude, I blew up because of Twitter, so I'm like kind of partial to Twitter. All my videos went viral because of that. Okay, so listen, I like where your head's at. The Threads takes it over because of their connection to Instagram. I think it's possible. All right, the cocaine left in the White House was from Hunter Biden, fact or fiction?
Fact.
Even though he's a crackhead, you think that he would bring a little powder?
He's a crackhead.
Yeah, but a real crackhead, they want to smoke the crack, not snort it because they don't want to waste it.
He probably gonna cook that shit.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy!
Pure Colombian shit.
He was going to make crack out of it. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Joe Biden is actually a robot, fact or fiction?
That dude is a reptilian.
Okay, so
Look
you
at that
like
picture.
that. Look at this. Well, that's from the...
His earlobes never match up either.
Yeah, dude, that's so weird. And we were talking about Jamie Foxx cloning. Now, are you of the opinion, like, Eminem, is he a clone?
Yeah, I believe so.
Something's weird with Eminem, because I used to love Marshall Mathers.
He's changed a lot. He don't even, yeah.
He's changed so much. Okay, $20 super chat. FTB, I love FTB. When are you going to make me an admin? Your book will be live in a week or so. I'm waiting for the final touches. P.S. Okay, no, listen, I don't know why he's trying to start drama in the chat, but we like FTB. Okay, affirmative action is racist, fact or fiction?
Affirmative action is racist? I don't know.
Well, this is why I say, okay, this is what I'm saying. They just got rid of affirmative action.
Okay.
Because do you think it's fair? And listen, we want to help out marginalized communities, but when you really look at the government, actually, before I answer this question, before I get into this, what do you think about the people in Chicago complaining in the black areas that the illegal immigrants are taking all their social services and, raising their rent? What do you think about that? Don't you think that the illegal immigration problem really probably affects the black community the most?
Yeah, but I think that the immigrant community and the black community are the same thing.
Oh, you do think so?
I believe so.
Really? Because I think that they can manipulate the black community, but I feel like the black community is harder to manipulate than like the illegal immigrants.
I agree, but I think that we both are the minorities, so we're both in the same boat.
But you know this, and this is a conservative network, but both sides are in on it. It's a uniparty. They give us the illusion like, they're right, these conservatives are going to help you there. They don't care.
Really, whatever the fuck they want to do, they're going to do anyway, so.
Yeah, so they give us the illusion like we can control. Okay, we already answered this, but let's answer it again for the clip. Michelle Obama is a boy, fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact! I love that. Okay.
Facts. Big facts.
We're going to get in trouble. Okay, now these are my two favorite
Allegedly.
questions. Allegedly, in a video game. This is a Minecraft simulation. The Earth is flat, fact or fiction?
You know what? I used to say the Earth was flat, but I'm going to say it's not fact. It's a circle, but you got to think about this. If you go to the bottom of the ocean, that's space. And if you go to the top, through that space, you got to think about how the Earth is. It's a circle.
Well, it's
so
funny.
if you can't reach the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I know. We can only go 8 miles deep, and that submarine kind of proves it. But it's funny because I was watching another clip, and when you go into space, it's called floating. Where do you float?
Exactly.
In water.
Exactly.
So how do you float in nothing? It's kind of weird. I know they say it's a vacuum.
If you go to the bottom of the ocean, you're going to reach space. If you go to the top, through the clouds, you're going to reach space.
Wow, look at that, Jimmy. That's a new answer. See, I like that answer. What about aliens? A lot of these, they're trying to tell us UFOs. I think they're probably demonic spirits. What do you think about UFOs?
Did you see the UFO shit from the family?
Oh, yeah, but that was all fake. Why didn't you think that was real?
No, that was real.
I know, I saw that clip.
They went missing, that whole family.
That family went missing?
The whole family cannot be found.
In California?
Yeah, they're missing. Yeah, no one knows where the fuck they are.
Oh, wow. See, I'm of the opinion of like...
Even the police even reported that they seen shit too.
Wow. And I would think that like those demonic beings, or if there are aliens, they could be hiding. I saw some movie they could be hiding in the ocean. We can only go so far. They even tell us that we know more about space in the ocean. That's what they say.
That's
so
facts. Area 51.
Yeah, Area 51. What do you think about that Titanic submersible or whatever? Was that what was that all about? Would you have gone in that thing for $250,000?
They had to pay $250,000, and then it was controlled by a fucking Xbox controller.
This is what it was. We got it right here. I mean,
what the fuck is? Let me see this shit.
Look at this. That's how they freaking. That's how they're steering the ship. I mean, that doesn't.
What the fuck is this?
That's how. That's.
Come on, man. You risk your life for this shit, like.
Yeah.
And then they were bolted in.
Yeah, they had to clamp them in where they couldn't even get out.
So even if something did go wrong, they were gonna die anyway. So I think they sacrificed themselves for whatever.
I would say adventure tourism is probably the whitest thing ever.
But if we can only go so far, why the fuck they never dismantled the Titanic? Because they want people to go down there or what?
Yeah, that you have a point, and they even say the deepest we can go I remember I was reading this when this all went down. The deepest we can go down in the ocean is Marianas Trench, and that's 8 miles. And most submarines can't even go that deep because of pressure. So that's kind of weird to think. That's not that 8 miles. It's not that far, but all right, guys. Now our next guest, he was the star of Last Chance U. He's also the host of the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. Please welcome on legendary coach, Jason Brown. Jason, what's up, man? He's muted. He's muted. Hit the mute button. Hit the mute. Jason goes on Whitlock's show every week, and we can't get it to work. You're fired, Jimmy. Seriously, I'm about to fire my producer, Jimmy. I'm out here working my ass off every day. We finally get a real coach with a real Netflix show, a real celebrity-type person, and you can't even work the freaking microphone. Is it working now? I can't hear. Are you there, Coach?
Got me?
Oh, I got you. All right,
I fixed it.
You fixed it.
I was just
Apparently.
playing.
Okay, let me tell you something. Coach Brown, I love watching your interaction with players, but tell me this. Do you wish we could bring back corporal punishment? You could just hit them? Do you ever wish you could just hit some of these players in the head?
I never hit a player, man, but I used to choke fuck them.
Oh, yeah, that was so great. And we're also with Ratchet. This is Ratchet. This is Coach Jason Brown. He's a legendary Netflix star, and now he has a great podcast. And you go on Whitlock's show. I love your clips on Whitlock.
Salute.
No, but Coach Brown, tell me this. Why are pro sports becoming so gay?
Yeah, I got some. Here's an interesting data for your audience, man. Some stats for you guys. I come out of my show and I told Whitlock about this. Everyone gave me heat for it. It's the weed, man. It's the weed and the Taco Bell. No one wants to break this down. I got this conspiracy. The weed isn't from the earth no more. It's like fucking pineapple, watermelon, berry. Well, that don't come from the earth. I never knew marijuana to be grown from the earth that has pineapple in it. So it's chemical laced, and whatever's in that chemical and in the Taco Bell has allowed these kids to become real feminine. I'm just going to be honest. And a doctor, this is a true story. A doctor told me that there's 21 and 22-year-olds at an all-time high with low T.
Yep.
Now, what the hell's going on? Why would we have low T at 21 and 22-year-olds walking around the earth? And it's the weed and the Taco Bell. I'm convinced, brother. That's what it is.
No, dude, Coach Brown, you are brilliant because I do think this marijuana, and it's gotten so strong, and they do spray it with stuff to make it heavier, to make it have different odors. So you think you're smoking some dank weed, and it's just sprayed with some weird chemical that's going to mess up your whole endocrine system. So what's going on with these young athletes and their testosterone level? Do you think we're getting better as athletes, or do you think will we ever have? Is LeBron as good as Jordan in your opinion? I'm a Jordan fan.
LeBron's not even Kobe. I don't know why we passed Kobe up. I don't even know when we passed Kobe up. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I don't know, man. The issue is there was 900 injuries in the NFL last year, all-time high. And the recovery from those 900 injuries are at an all-time low. And then you got slapdicks walking around here like Zion Williamson and all these dudes who, for some reason, can't heal a damn hamstring injury, but can do a 360 dunk pregame. Come on, man. It's made these kids super uber soft, and it's allowed them to sit around and collect huge amounts of money but really not be invested in the sport that's paying them that money. So therefore, you have a soft culture lined up with a bunch of injuries from whatever it may be. I think it's this chemical lace vape pens and weed that everyone's smoking. And you wonder why we have more soft tissue injuries than we've ever had before. Bone marrow disease, there's an issue with that with the weed. And 900 injuries in the NFL in one season. Come on, man, something's up. And I know we're soft because we want rehab to come back from those injuries, but something's causing them. And I think it's this lace weed and Taco Bell, the shit they put in this fast food.
Yeah, but you know those McDonald's hamburgers are good. Chick-fil-A. I mean, I know that's why. I know they're so bad for you, but you know this, Coach. I saw you that video. We got a clip of you ordering pizza. Nothing tastes better than a shitty piece of Pizza Hut pizza when it's hot and you're hungry, just because it's so genetically modified. But I really got to get on your case. You brought up Zion Williamson. Actually, it was one of the girls that exposed him. Ratchet is actually, that's one of his baby mamas, right? Didn't you? No, tell Coach Brown. Didn't you used to bang one of those girls Zion was with?
Mariah Mills.
I smashed one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was talking about how he smashed that same girl, and now he brings it up. Is that a sore subject that he brought Zion up?
Nah, I mean,
okay.
We'll figure out whose baby it is.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure, because I don't listen. Ratchet's a real gangbanger, Coach Brown. I know you've dealt with a lot of gangbangers. Tell me this though: have any of these players you said, "Hey, you know what? You're the third string"? Have they ever gone to their car and got one of their pistols and said, "Coach, no, I'm first string, motherfucker"?
Nah, I'm already strapped up. They can't go nowhere. I end up getting their ass before they get to the car. Nah, man. I don't know. That girl, man, Zion, the girl is just real thirsty. I know it's Thirsty Thursday today on my show, but damn, these girls, they're thirsty as hell, right? She got a tattoo on her face. She looks like, you know the little fucker that rolls around on the bike on Saw?
Yes. Yeah. The jigsaw.
That's what Brian Mills looks like to me. And I'm like, damn, Zion, you could do better than that. It's just a recyclable business, I guess. Coaching and the porn business is all recyclable. Same girls.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the porn and the OnlyFans. But let me tell you this. I think being a coach is one of the most thankless jobs there is. Do you agree with that? Because you have to work so hard and nobody appreciates it. I'm not trying to white knight for you, but does it feel kind of, self-deprecating when you work so hard for these young kids and then half the time they don't probably, do it in return?
Yeah, I mean, the reward should come from within, man. I've got 28 guys in the NFL. 8 have won Super Bowls. I've sent 270 plus Division I kids. The issue is I sleep at night knowing my kids don't go to jail or get arrested or get kicked out of the 4-year school when they leave me. That's what allows me to sleep, not wins and losses per se. Those things, you guys don't know who won the damn JUCO national title last year anyway. It's all about who won the big boy, Alabama, Georgia, who wins the big time football is what everyone in the world knows. They don't know about JUCO. The JUCO is kind of, I call it football jail, and you got to get out and you got to go through me and my football jail. And if I was the commissioner of NCAA, I'd make everybody go to JUCO because they actually earn humility. They learn it. They actually figure out that, oh, shit, Alabama's the Taj Mahal, but this right here is like Taco Bell and vape pens. Like, this is the ghetto. This is, the bottom. So you got to get out through me, and my kids make it. And unfortunately, a lot of these coaches now kissing these kids' asses and begging them not to transfer and losing integrity. And then at the end of the day, they still transfer and you've lost your integrity. So I'm like, yeah, I don't got scabs on my knees. I don't kiss asses. And that's just what we have now. We have a lot of coaches who are just enabling these kids. And that's why you see a soft society. And that's why you see transfer portals at 10,000 kids in the portal. And that's why kids don't want to, nut up and gut up and actually fight for their job. They just want everything handed to them. And that's the world we live in now. It's unfortunate. That's probably why I'm not coaching. I'll probably be fired day one, just like you on Threads.
Yeah, well, you are now kind of an internet celebrity. I feel like now you can kind of just be an analyst. It's probably better than almost being a coach, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. I know you like to compete and stuff too. I've watched the show. You're a competitor. But, it's kind of nice being a podcaster too. Don't you have to like that a little bit, right?
Yeah, I get to hang out with my slapdick bullies, my dogs.
Yeah, it's
just
not.
hang out. They're the most loyal creatures on this earth, Alex. You know that.
Oh, I know that. My dog Ginger and my cats. I'm saying our pets. I love. As a matter of fact, I just broke up with my girlfriend, and we adopted a cat together, and she took that cat with me, and I miss that damn cat more than I miss my ex-girlfriend, Coach. I know it sounds crazy, but I do miss all these hoes are
She did you a
great.
favor though. She did you a favor taking that damn cat.
No, I'm a cat nut. I talk to plasmosis. So, Coach Brown, listen, I got so much stuff I want to talk to you about, but my producer's killing me. First thing, this is a rapid fire question. Deion's going to get his foot, some of his toes amputated. Do you think that's going to affect him in this upcoming football year?
It could, man, because once that goes, I got a good friend that actually does amputations. My mom's a doctor as well. Usually when the toes go, the foot goes, the leg goes. That's just how the biomechanics work. That's how the body works, unfortunately. I talked to Deion a few times. I got a few players there. My best friend's on his staff. I want to see what he does. I want to see him do well because, he has that it factor that a lot of people don't understand. He may not know how to coach yet at that level, but you could fake this thing. You can fake it by being a personality that gets kids to buy in and run through a wall. And I think that's what he has, that it factor to get him to run through a wall for him. And he has that. So I'm curious to see how they do. But at the same time, if this health goes up in flames like that, I don't know how long you can really be credible on a sideline or as a head coach or the face of the program, on those little scooters or what have you. So it's unfortunate, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. And if they do take it, when they take it, does he even coach on the sideline? You know what I mean?
He's going to be at the booth. Yeah, I know. I mean,
yeah, and then they kind of lose integrity on the sideline. Then you got to have these slapdick kids running rampant because we know there's no hierarchy anymore in this thing.
no.
You got kids cussing out teachers. You got kids throwing erasers at teachers' backs. You got kids hitting teachers in the face, and the parents don't do shit about it. The parental space at home is a joke, and we have an old adage in coaching, Alex. You either coach it or you allow it. And we're allowing a lot of shit nowadays in this world instead of coaching it. And that's why you see these badass kids running around here doing and saying whatever they think they want. And that's why you see this whole world going up in flames right now.
Well, and let me just backstory about me. I played at Highland Park High School. My quarterback was Matthew Stafford, a Super Bowl champion. And my school is a winningest Texas high school football program. Basically all white kids. And the reason why we're good is just, we gave a good effort. Even though I'm just saying, we didn't have the best athletes, you have idiots like me. Then I went to University of South Florida. The difference is I went to an all-white school. Then I went to University of South Florida. We had the most Division I athletes with children on our team. We led the NCAA in players currently with children. I'm just saying it was a different thing. I got my ass kicked so fast, Coach Brown. This guy, Stephen Nicholas, he got drafted in the 3rd round. The first play I was ever in, I'm scout team tight end. So you let the defensive end go, you go block the middle linebacker. This is my first play in. I'm like, oh, I know that guy's a starter. I'm going against the first team. But I was like, I'm going to go hit him. This is my first play. He knocked me out. They had to give me smelling salts, and they played that on the camera. I got a concussion, basically. They played that the next morning. I was so embarrassed. That's when I was playing big boy football. I'm like, man, I should have gone to JUCO, should have gone to Division III. I should have enjoyed football. It almost becomes a job at that level. It's not even fun anymore.
Hey, I tell my players all the time, man, go be the guy, not the other guy. You were the other guy.
Yeah, I was just, last on the depth chart. Oh,
so you were there with Kershaw too, huh?
Well, yeah, Kershaw was our pitcher. I was actually on a Little League team. And then, my coach at South Florida is Jim Levitt, who I like, but he got fired because he hit a player at halftime.
Hey, I know Jim very, really well. I'm about to text Jim after this and say, man, you know who I was?
Yeah, he'll remember Alex Stein. Tell Alex Stein. No, he's the one. He actually begged me to stay. He's like, hey, we just got to get 40 more pounds on you. You'll be a great player. I'm like, oh, I got to gain 40 more pounds. I'm 260 pounds.
Let's be honest. They wanted you to gain 40 pounds to keep your ego right, but they really needed you to bump the fucking GPA on the.
Of course, yes. That's what I was there for. I was literally just, I academically qualified. Okay, now we got to get through these series of questions. We got to let you go quick. We had Baby Gronk and his dad on the show. I'm sure you've seen that sensation. Would you seriously recruit Baby Gronk right now, or is this all a gimmick, a shtick, just fake publicity?
I'm the first one to have him on. I've had him on twice.
I like his dad. I like Jake. I think his dad's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't recruit him. I've seen this thing for a long time. I've seen this for, we had a kid named Cody Paul years ago I recruited out of Los Alamitos High School who was the first YouTube sensation that was a kid. Everyone.
Oh yeah, that small guy. He was running around. Yeah, Los Alamitos. I know that video. Okay, so you had him. Where? Because you coached in California, so you had him when you were in California.
Yeah, well, I recruited him when he was, coming through the ranks, and I'm like, at the end of the day, I said, I wouldn't recruit this kid to my JUCO because he's probably a Division II kid. What do I know?
He had a good college career, didn't he?
No, he went Division II, like I said he would. He went to Chadron State, Nebraska, the same place where Danny Woodhead went.
Did he win the Walter Payton Award?
I don't know.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, he didn't. But I thought he had a decent career. But no, his tape in Pee Wee or whatever it was, like 8th grade or whatever, or 7th grade, he was running over everybody.
This kid gives me those vibes. But they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, and that's what the dad's doing for the kid. And hey, so be it. It's not my cup of tea. But we had him on the show, and he kind of avoided some questions. But it's like, listen, man, are you doing this for you, or are you doing it for your kid? Because at the end of the day, does the kid get set up for fail when he's not very good? Because I'm just looking at him. Let's be honest here. The gene pool's probably not the best.
Well, no, his dad was a great high school football player. Did you know that? No, his dad was a great player. His dad averaged 7 yards a carry, I think.
Yeah, he was all right. A pretty damn bad area in a damn bad league. But didn't his dad play like 8-man or some shit?
No, his dad played at McKinney, I think. Or maybe he played 8-man before, but I thought his dad went to McKinney. McKinney's a pretty good school. Texas high school football is no joke. Hey, no.
I don't know. Be tough.
Okay, well, let me tell you this, Coach Brown, that you talk about the parents living vicariously through them. And my dad was like that because I loved it, though. We'd go to the games and stuff. I actually like that. And I'm fighting in a pro boxing match. I'm in the prelims. This is my first professional fight against this guy. It's called KSI has a thing called Happy Punch Promotion. So I've been training, Coach Brown. I'm one of the only boxers to use a shake weight currently. I'm actually endorsed by Shake Weight. So it's a 2-part question. Do you encourage your players to use a shake weight because it's one of the best fitness exercises? And this is actually to the beginning of my statement. I thought my dad, I said, hey, Dad, I'm in my 30s about to go in a boxing match. I thought my dad was going to say you're crazy. He's more pumped than I am, Coach. So, he's ready. He's telling me to get my ass training. He's on my ass. So is that the case? Most of these parents want it even more than the kid?
The shake weight. Come on, man. That's got to be the most feminine workout device ever invented.
Well, I can crank it in 30 seconds. Can you do that? I can do it I can just one pump.
Is that Mariah Mills jacking off Zion?
Yeah, that is what it sounds like. No, Coach, but a serious note, I do think these parents kind of, push these kids. But I always use this analogy, too, when I see these, like, really hot OnlyFans girls. I feel like they don't want to be on OnlyFans, but because they're hot and like maybe they're not that smart, they feel like they have to do it. Do you think that's also the case with like the 320-pound guy that's 6'5" that doesn't even really love football, but he's a prototypical NFL tackle? Because I remember guys at South Florida that made it to the NFL that didn't even like football that much, Coach Brown. They were just epic. They were just badass. You couldn't get past them.
Yeah, there's a lot of what we call fake-ass good boys in this business. They unfortunately do it just to do it, to either please somebody or, their peers. They don't love the game. If you ask these players nowadays, they don't even know who Barry Sanders is. Or
wow.
Put it this way, I got friends at Jackson State that were there. Half that team didn't even know who Deion Sanders was when he took the job.
Dude, that's insane to think he's literally like the Michael Jordan of football, playing baseball and football, one of the best players ever.
It tells you where we are right now. These kids rather play video games, smoke vape pens, and do Fortnite or whatever it is. That's what they rather do, and that's why we're more obese than we've ever been in the country. That's why we don't go out and play. If you go around and see the basketball courts in your inner city or your public park, it's empty. You might as well take those down and make them video game fucking labs. I just don't see it. We got kids nowadays that truly don't love the game, but yet we got idiots like owners of NBA teams and NFL teams paying kids at an all-time rate. And it's like, what are we doing? We're just enabling them even more. I'd put them on incentive contracts, make their ass earn their money. Look at Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray hasn't busted a grape in a fruit fight, and we're paying him $200 million. The mental midget himself, Kyler Murray, has yet to do anything. And I'm like, why are you paying these dudes? Ben Simmons. Just look at the dudes we're paying this money to, and we expect the youth to not like do the same shit? Like, look at John Morant. Like, John Morant, do whatever he wants, pull out a gun 12 times, and just 25 games. I'd have suspended that dude a year, fined him $5 million, and took his money. Make a statement. Fuck.
I disagree. I think he's brought more attention to the NBA than all their, the fact that they love Chinese slavery and all that stuff. They ought to make him, put him change. Who was that? Jerry West. They ought to make it just him holding a gun as a new logo. I think that would actually make the NBA more popular, in my opinion. Okay, we got to ask you two things before you go. We want to react to this thing, but should we react, or you want to ask your question first, Jimmy?
Let's react first, and then I'll end with questions.
I want to get your reaction to this viral clip of yours, Coach Brown.
There is a glitch in the computer, but I got it now. Can you restart that, though?
2 pepperoni, 2 Italian sausage.
What kind of crust? I can't do anything if you don't tell me the crust.
Bro, I already gave you the crust. I told you fucking deep dish.
Why are you yelling at me?
Hey, I've never watched this show, so I don't know if you know. I'm doing a tell-all. I'm calling it Last Chance True.
Ooh.
I actually have a film crew filming me in my own cigar lounge, and I'm going to break this thing down and tell the real, because basically I got screwed on the depiction of this show. But anyway.
No, Coach, no, before you get into that, Netflix does that on a lot of stuff. Anytime they sign you up for something, I worked for a TV show, Cheaters. I worked in Hollywood, probably Ratchet will agree. It doesn't matter what you sign up for. When you sign that waiver, they say that they can edit it in any sort of way that a producer wants. Even if it's a competition reality show and you lose a competition, it says in the program the producer can change the rules at any time. So you just can't trust these people. So that's the question I want to ask. Did you thought you got that unfavorable of an edit? Because to be honest, yeah, I mean, sometimes they tease you, but I thought they kind of made you look like a badass. I'm saying that objectively. I thought you looked cool. I mean, of course, they're going to maybe bring up some goofy stuff about you, that you're smoking and partying a little, I guess. But other than that, I don't think there was really anything negative about you.
Yeah, the issue is that no one will hire me now because they think I'm this guy running around Walmart cussing out babies.
Oh, I see. I didn't even think.
Instead of if they filmed Nick Saban and showed all these different people, they'd realize that's what football is.
Of course. Jimmy, my producer, his favorite coach is Urban Meyer because Urban Meyer likes to grab those girls' asses. That's Jimmy loves it.
No, the butthole. That's his favorite move.
And you love that when he grabs a butthole?
Well, no, I'm from Jacksonville, so that was the fun in that Jaguar season. But Coach JB, I actually have a question for you. I played college ball too. I was a safety.
Tell him where. Tell him where.
It's the softest, the most opposite of place. I played at Princeton.
Yes. So my producer's he's a transgender Filipino man. So be very gentle with what you say. I don't want to get in terms of service. Be very kind to him, Coach Brown, please.
No. So I was a safety, and I remember one time I man turned into the zone turn, and my coach yelled, "JVT, don't turn your penis to the sideline." So that stuck with me since. Do you have any weird coach phrases you do like that?
Jimmy, you're going to bring this guy on and immediately bring up your penis? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
You're telling him a story about how your coach sexually assaulted you in front of all your players and teammates. And I know that you're trying to say this in a joking way, but you didn't like it because you have penis shame. And anybody to bring up your penis, I know that's a very sensitive subject. So.
Well, I never turned my penis.
Penis for dick, though.
Yeah, what did he say? Penis
he
or dick?
yelled, "Don't turn your penis to the sideline."
Was he a pedophile?
That's a feminine coaching
Yeah.
thing right there. I would have said dick, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of coaching saying they're called buzzwords, by the way. So coaches use words, they're called buzzwords, and they allow kids, especially kids that, usually can't read or write very well past the third grade level. That's usually the kid I get. We call them buzzwords. We say shit that they can really understand in a very, very quick amount of time, short attention span. What we do is our alignment with our running back, I would say, hey, listen, man, your dick splits his ass crack. The offensive tackle's ass crack. Hey, they'll never forget it. That fucker's alignment was correct every time.
Wow, you got to dumb it down.
No, that's true. I never forgot it, and I never turned my hips the wrong way because it was so strange.
Yeah, because your coach sexually assaulted you verbally.
Well, that's
there, with the running back right behind the tackle's ass crack, right there. Your dick, his ass crack, and they'll never forget it.
Damn,
that's great.
Okay, Coach, before you go, tell us how we can find you, and I can't wait for Last Chance True to come out.
Man, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I don't know about this Threads thing. It's kind of seems a little boring to me. It seems like a broken Twitter. But then the Twitter thing is kind of going sideways. I don't know. We're all screwed up, man. But Coach JB, the real coach _JB, my YouTube show and channel every morning, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. The Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. Darnell Smith is used to be Whitlock's co-host on Speak for Yourself, so he's my co-host right now. And I got my own book, I got everything, my own whiskey, cigar, you name it. Short, fat, skinny, and tall. I do it all, Alex.
I love that. Short, fat, skinny, or tall. I do it all. All right, Coach. I'd love to talk to you again. I'm so grateful I got to meet you, Coach. Keep kicking ass.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Good luck.
Talk to you soon. All right, now we got to bring on Darius and Jason. We have to have a talk here. Bring on 2 chairs and grab one for Jason real quick because I want to ask Jason. Come on set. Come on set. You sit next to me, Darius. Jason, grab one of those chairs. Darius is my affirmative action hire. I didn't hire him because he's a great employee. I hired him because we have to hire one black guy for every show. Do you know that, Ratchet?
So you gotta have a token black guy.
Nah, he's the token black guy. Is that racist to have a token black guy? I think it's more racist than
You should
not.
probably use another word.
Why is that bad?
Yeah, I'm just saying you should
Okay,
probably.
Darius, you sit here. Now we're talking to Jason.
Try excellent black guy.
Or should I call you Fallout? Because I don't want to use your government name.
It's too late. You already did it.
All right, it's too late. Now, this is why I brought these fellows on. Now, everybody needs to go to Fallout World Media on Instagram. I love Fallout's Instagram. He's always posting about, freaking what's Tupac's dad, is Tupac gay, just great stuff in this kind of like conspiracy world. But I saw one of your videos, Ratchet. I think there's 2 videos calling out my best friend, my icon. I love you, the man I love so much. Charleston White. What is going on? And then I brought it up to Jason. You guys schooled me on some stuff I didn't know about Charleston.
You ain't no goddamn mob, James. You ain't no goddamn mob, James. Fuck Charleston White.
I know. Okay, but why do you hate Charlestonville? Because you said that thing. What did he say? That insensitive stuff. He wanted to rape a 7-year-old. I hate that. And this is a video game. We would never say that word. I don't know why I just said that.
Grape.
Grape. I said grape. I love grape nuts. But what did he say? He wanted to do something to a child or something?
No, he said he hoped that this 6- and 7-year-old girl of Matt Hoffa is another podcaster, YouTuber, battle rapper. But they got into some words. Charleston White said, I hope your kids get molested by their uncles. I hope they get...
What? Don't even say that. Oh, my gosh. Dude, but this is the one thing, and I have to defend Charleston a little bit because I'm not going to try to make you like Charleston. But you guys know this, and I do this too. I say stuff to push people's buttons, even if I don't mean it. So how much of this is, in wrestling, like The Undertaker, when he's off work, he's not in kayfabe anymore. He's, Mark Calloway or whatever. Yeah. I'm saying, how much of this is Charleston White? How much is his kayfabe Charleston White?
I mean, I get that he has a character, but it's like that's your crutch. You keep saying, it's my internet character, but it's like,
Ratchet Gang, $10 super chat. Thank you, Ratchet Gang. What did they say? They said, salute Alex, Ratchet Gang in the building. We love Ratchet Gang.
Salute to the gang, man. Salute to the gang.
Salute to the gang. I'm telling y'all, Ratchet, a lot of y'all might not know Ratchet because, we have kind of different audiences. Everybody needs to go watch his clips. And when he does his live streams, dude, it pops off. There's like 10 people in there, sometimes just going at it.
Oh, yeah. It gets lit on there. Ratchet TV, the Hood's journalist on YouTube. Ratchet TV, the Hood's journalist.
Okay, so now tell me this. So Charleston White, could he be redeemable? How could I make you like Charleston again? If he apologized?
Yeah, he would have to apologize to those little girls. Like, fuck Matt Hoffa. But
yeah, but if he did apologize, you think that you get a little... Because they always get mad at him for snitching. Now, I don't like snitching, but if some guy said, and he was a real gangbanger that really had maybe potentially killed somebody, and they say, hey, I'm going to kill you.
I don't mind the snitching.
Is that snitching if I say, hey, some guy's the killer wants to kill me? I mean, that sounds like just protecting his ass.
Stop doing shit.
Yeah.
I agree with a lot of shit Charleston White has said and done. Like, I agree with a lot of it. Just, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I don't disagree. I agree with you 100%. But this is what I think about Charleston. I think he's a young man, or when he was a young man, he had that traumatic thing going to jail for a murder. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's going to mess you guys up. I mean, imagine you come from broken home. That's hard enough, but a kid with that murder charge. So I feel like he's probably always been in kind of group homes or these group situations, probably new places where he has to stick out. So he's always been able to be goofy and say these crazy things. I think that's his character trait. And there is something that's likable about it. Now, obviously, he can take it too far, but there is something funny about some of the stuff he does.
He's a troll. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
You just got to draw a line somewhere, like somewhere. I don't care about him snitching on the rappers, dissing the rappers. That's all cool, but the kids, man, leave the kids out.
Leave the kids alone. Okay, well, we got to talk to Charleston. Put that on the list because we're going to bring Charleston in probably next week, and now we got to confront him with Ratchet. But we're going to bring this together. Now, tell me this. Why is there in Chicago, they say they want to eliminate guns, even though most of the gun violence is happening between black on black, why is there so much black on black gun violence in your opinion, Ratchet?
In Chicago or just in general?
Just in general, but Chicago where it's really heavy.
I think they were doing a government experiment.
So you do think, see, I think there's something involved. It's like these school shootings. There's like maybe they're radicalizing them. So do you think they're giving these young kids access to guns or something?
They're giving them access to do the martial law and then take them away.
Yeah, because they want to, it's like an entrapment. Like, I mean, you kind of just set them up.
Yep. Come on.
Damn, dude.
You drop the guns off in the hood, let them go crazy.
And then they just shoot each other. But dude, I watched those first 48. That's my favorite, one of my favorite shows. But it's just so sad because it's always like a 16-year-old kid mad because some guy banged his girlfriend, and he didn't realize your 16-year-old girlfriend. I know, but it doesn't matter when you're 20. It doesn't matter when you're, you know what I mean? You think when you're 15, it's like the biggest deal in the world. Right. But then when you get to 20, you're like, man, what the hell was I thinking?
I mean, kids is emotional, but look at the leaders that they're looking up to. They got their male role models painting their fingernails, dressing in blouses, wearing skirts, wearing dresses.
So do you think that, you know, the feminization of men and the masculinization of women, what do you think about all this trans stuff and these kids? Because, you know, that's not really big in the black community where young kids are getting transitions. That's more of kind of like a white, richer thing where the kids are actually getting the transition surgery. You know what I'm talking about?
Until you use people like Dwayne Wade. And
yeah, I know, because you got Zaya, his daughter, and then you got Magic Johnson has, and then who else? Who else is a famous athlete? Okay, so we know Dwayne Wade, Magic Johnson. There's a bunch of, we did a list of about 12 celebrities that all, Megan Fox has 3 boys that all dress like girls.
I didn't know that.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Will Smith.
Will Smith, oh yeah, definitely.
Will Smith has a trans daughter or trans kid?
I mean, Will Smith did a lot of weird shit with his kids.
What's the deal with her, though? Jada Pinkett Smith, you know, she fucks anybody. I mean, are they? She's a lesbian, though.
G.I. Jane, I mean, shit, Jada is loose.
She's loose. Her and Demi Moore.
She was fucking that, what's the little kid name?
Yeah, her son's
August
friend.
August Alsina, yeah.
Yeah, and then now he's gay.
And blind.
Yeah, but no, did you see where August Alsina did something gay or something? He's dating a guy?
And he's losing his vision and shit, yeah.
So you tell me the guy that's smashing Will Smith's wife is a homosexual?
Will Smith is a homosexual.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we know Will Smith is, I mean, he's gay as pink ink, but I'm just, wait. What the hell? How do these guys do that? I'm just so confused. He goes from banging her, and then now he's like, oh, I'm going to go be gay?
Hollywood.
Man, Hollywood is a hell of a drug. All right, this is why I'm happy you guys are here. We have a couple videos to show. Before we end the show, we have a few minutes, but I want to get your guys' reaction on these viral videos. So let's roll these clips.
Say whatever you want. I'm
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about this video?
And there's a reason
this is like the most viral video ever.
I don't even can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks.
The guy in the back.
The guy in the back is like everybody turned around and look like what the hell you doing?
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, watch here.
Yeah, she got an imaginary person or something.
Get on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
That's like the most viral video. I don't even know what the hell's going on. She's just, I mean, probably on Xanax or something.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. What's the deal with the fentanyl? You know, my very good friend Clark Gable, I talk about this, you know, I work for the show Cheaters. He had a prescription like Vicodin or hydrocodone. He ran out of them. He had a doctor in California. Then he went and bought what he thought were hydrocodone, but it was pressed pills, had fentanyl, and he literally woke up dead. I mean, he didn't wake up, and he had a high drug tolerance. Why is there so much fentanyl out on the streets? I think it's on purpose to try to poison society.
Same shit with the guns.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's supposed, well, from what I read, it's supposed to be from China.
It's all from China.
Yeah, they can come to, you know what I'm saying, whatever deal. So China took the heroin away, started pumping the fentanyl in.
Yeah, but you know how lean and stuff is so expensive. That's basically why it's really not that popular anymore. Are the rappers sipping fentanyl now?
I mean, the rappers popping fentanyl.
They're popping.
They're doing everything.
Because I saw a video, a guy took his car apart looking for one perk. So is that a big thing now? Everybody's on the pills?
And they like zombies on these damn drugs.
I know.
Yeah, it's like they're not even all the way there.
So I used to drink and smoke, but I quit drinking. Well, I might smoke if I'm in LA or something. But I'm saying I used to drink and party years ago. I'm so happy I quit drinking. What about you guys? Do you guys drink or do you get fucked up?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, just
I don't like drinking like that.
I'm just saying, yeah, it's so dangerous now, this day and age. Like you go to a party, you take a pill, and you just literally, you wake up dead. All right, now let's get this reaction from this video.
Who's that supposed to be?
I don't know. Jimmy picked this.
Oh, I seen this. Is that thick ass country singer?
Blaney
Oh
Wilson.
yeah, she got a fat ass.
Damn, look at that ass.
Got a fat ass. I remember this. Yeah.
This video is all about how she has a perfectly fat ass.
She does. Look at that shit.
Oh, it's perfect.
I would have been filming that shit too.
That's a peach emoji all day. I know, I would have gone behind a little bit. Damn, Jimmy, that's a good play. I almost got mad at you, but just showing a big fat ass.
Run that shit back.
Yeah, I'm saying now. Oh, see, now I see it in this angle. It's even better. Damn.
Yeah, look at that.
Look how much shadow. What did you say, Darius? It's like she is built like Selena.
Yeah, she do got that Selena ass.
Damn, she's dragging that wagon.
That drop.
Yeah.
Damn, this is like Cisco, that thong song. She got dumps in the truck.
I see why that went viral.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't even need to hear the audio.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to hear the audio.
Sound better on mute anyway.
Damn, dude. And isn't that weird that I'd love to just like stick my face in there and go blah, 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 like that? What does that say about me?
It's not bad at all.
Okay, good.
Hey, $20 super chat. Ask Ratchet, are we live right now?
Are we live right now?
We live.
We live, baby. We live, baby. What the hell? They don't think we're
we live, baby.
Okay, now we got to react to this goofball tweet. I was on Threads for 5 minutes, but now I think my app is bricked. It was just as I hit send on a long post of Queen's food recommendations.
And this is her real account. It's not a parody account.
So what? She's complaining about how she got kicked off Threads already, like me. She's already.
Yeah, that's what you and her have in common.
You know AOC. You know, actually, you might not know this about me, Fallout, and Ratchet probably knows because I went on a show before. But you know, one of my most viral videos, I called AOC a big booty Latina.
No.
Yeah, you didn't know that, Ratchet? No, I went quadruple viral, and then she blocked me on Twitter. I'm actually suing her now. But she went, and after I called her a big booty Latina, she went on Instagram, made 16 videos complaining about me, and then took my video, reposted it. It blew me up because all the people that don't like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez love me. So I love Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. As a matter of fact, in the lawsuit, I said I would drop it if she would just unblock me. But she wants me to sign a form saying I'll never confront her or talk to her in person ever again. So I'm not signing it.
You're not gonna sign it?
No, because I'm gonna meet her again. She's my damsel in distress.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now this is our last video. Now let's see what this is all about. Oh yes, is Hunter sniffing right here? Does it look like he's about to take a bump? He's wiping his hand. Is this just the head wipe? Okay, there's another one where he goes behind Dr. Biden, the best doctor ever, Dr. Joe Biden, and he looks like he almost bumped something, but man, we know he's high. Actually, you know what? Oh, I talk about this, other people talk about this. I kind of like that the president's son's a crackhead. Like, that makes me like him, you know? I'm not even kidding.
A little bit.
Give him a personality a little bit.
It makes him a person, you know? You know people that have drug and alcohol problems, somebody probably in your family or something. It's not unusual to be a drug addict. It's not a good thing. But that doesn't make Hunter Biden a bad person. Now, him selling illegal business deals to Ukraine and shit like that, that's not good. But I don't care if Hunter Biden smokes crack. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. I mean...
Okay.
Fuck it. I mean, yeah, he's his own man. He can do whatever he wants. Okay, Ratchet. Well, that's all the clips we got to react to. Now, we want to say hey to the Ratchet gang, but before we go, we got to play our hit song. Well, it's not a hit song. This is our worst song we ever made, but Jimmy did a great job editing it. This is our worst. This is embarrassingly bad. I told Jimmy that I didn't even want to do this, but he made me. But before we play that worldwide song, I want you guys to shout out how the people can find you.
YouTube channel is Ratchet TV, the Hood's journalist. My Instagram is IG is at the Ratchet TV, THE Ratchet TV.
And then Fallout World Media. Everybody go follow Fallout World Media on Instagram. Really good stuff because that's what I call you. You're the hood journalist. Listen, you know what's going on. You're tapped in, so I really appreciate your content because I'm not tapped in, but I like watching it. I like hearing about all this gossip and all this stuff. And so before we end the show, what do you want to leave the audience with before we listen to this incredibly good song?
Oh, well, yeah. Like you said, follow me at Fallout World Media. On Instagram, you can just type it in on Google. You're going to find me. I've been going viral here lately.
Yeah, he's had a lot of good videos.
YouTube is coming in a few days. I guess this will be.
Your YouTube will blow up because Ratchet will have you on those streams. You'll get 1,000 subs in probably 2 days.
I guess I'm popping my cherry tonight.
Yes, you are popping your cherry. And now we know your government name. You're on here. Yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying. But now everybody, Ratchet, are you worried? Now they're going to say, oh, you're a Fed. You're the primetime Alex Stein. Now you're
in the Illuminati.
Yeah, you're in the Jewish Illuminati now. I'm sorry.
$20 super chat.
Secret
Ratchet
Service
Gang rocks
earpieces.
with Alex.
Look, there's
Ratchet Gang, guys, Ratchet Gang is the best. Everybody needs to go literally right now. Type in Ratchet TV, the Hood Journalist, and then go watch those clips. There's funny clips about Charleston White. A lot of these people on the show watch the Charleston White clips. Go watch Ratchet's clips of him. And I'm going to bring them together because I'm going to have Charleston apologize because I want Charleston. You should know Charleston.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you should.
I'd like to have a conversation.
I'm saying
with
he's
Charleston.
in Dallas, and yeah, like I think y'all get along. I'm telling you, in person, I know you're looking at me crazy. Really nice guy. Just like yo, he's a goofball when the camera's on him and all this, like I get. But really, he's just kind of like a young man. I mean, he's I don't know.
He's
young.
like 55.
I know he's like 55, but he acts like he's 25. So I don't know how else to describe him, but he reminds me of like a kid that's just on a lot of sugar. You know, like
He's just a badass kid.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just like a badass kid that doesn't want to follow the rules, which, hey, I tend to agree with. I don't like the rules. All right, now here's what you've all been waiting for, the worldwide premiere of Jimmy's song, not mine. I'm just a small part of this song.
If you see me wrestling a gator, you better go protect that gator, dog. 'Cause I'm a pimp on a limb, and you know I will kill this shit.
The state of Florida is the only place I'm rapping. It's a state where pandemic didn't happen. Bikinis, bath salts, and all the crazy antics. Gotta give thanks to Governor DeSantis. The land of freedom and fighting alligators. And Trump's on the golf course dunking on the haters. Where girls are really ugly or gorgeous, hot damn. Don't matter to me cause I'm a Florida man.
Florida is the best.
Yeah, it is.
Florida will pass the test. I'm a Florida man. Ain't no way I'm a Florida trans. Got a big old dick in my pants. I love a girl when she freaking dance. Florida man sells fentanyl. Florida man is named Paul. Florida's got the biggest bugs. A Florida man really sells drugs. Florida man don't give hugs. Florida man smokes the dankest nugs.
Florida, don't take no shit. Florida man, yeah, you know we stay lit. I'm talking Florida. I'm talking Florida. Oh yeah. Florida man, yeah, we love them chicks. Florida man, yeah, we like them real chick. I'm talking Florida. I'm talking Florida. Florida. Florida, I'm talking Florida. Florida, Florida, Florida.
Miami in the sunshine, our outfits are fire. Rolling with flip-flops is formal attire.
I'm talking Florida. Florida, 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 Florida is the best.
What the hell was that, guys?
It was cringe. It was cringe.
Jimmy, good job. That's what we go for. We go for cringe.
No, I was trying to make a banger, but I'm glad it worked out.
A lot weird.
What Fallout kind of liked it.
I think it'll go viral.
You think that could get some
remember
hits?
those old white dudes who used to be in the pool, and y'all should collab with them.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
You're talking about the Island Boys. Now they're gay. Now they're kissing each other.
Oh shit!
I don't think that makes
Well,
them
they were
gay.
just freaking out the other night because I think one of them had a fucking heart attack or some shit.
One of them got arrested the other night.
Yeah. Like he was all on Snap crying and shit. One of them. I don't know if they twins or whatever the fuck, but
I think they're
You know, they said they were Epstein Island kids. There's a picture of them when they were
on Epstein Island?
Yeah, when they were little kids.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
There's
Come
a picture
here.
of
My producer,
let me find it.
Chris just said there's a picture of the Island Boys with Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm gonna show you.
Yes.
I mean, I believe y'all, but what are the chances? And then they were like the most viral thing.
I mean, they're the Island Boys.
Oh, and that's the Island Boys!
Look.
Oh my gosh!
Here it is right here.
Holy shite! That's them. I don't know, guys, if you guys can see it. Crap, this might have been why my mic wasn't working. It got stuck in the seat. It's not gonna focus, is it? Is it, Travis? So this is Jeffrey Epstein, and this is Island Boy 1, Island Boy 2. Wow, that's crazy. All right, folks. Well, we usually end the show with a freestyle finale, but tonight we ended it with the cringiest Florida song we've ever made. But I love Jimmy. Jimmy's a smart, hell of a great worker. Give it up. I want to give it up to Darius tonight. He did the best job, Darius.
Salute Darius.
Salute Darius.
Salute.
Salute you, Darius. Fallout World, Ratchet, go follow him. I love you guys. That's our show. Peace. Good night.